What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I may or may not have bought a Jeep, so let's go check it out. So here it is. It's a unit. Like, I mean, it's rough. Mostly bought it for parts. See, the frame's pretty rusty. Some rust right there. It's got hard doors, which is good. And quite a bit of rust on the front fenders. Flat tires all the way around. But I'm telling you, it's got a little bit of character to it. Just wait. Boom. 5-speed. And it's a 4.0. So it's at least worth something. And it is, let's see, a 97. So the non-coil pack has a distributor, which I actually prefer because they have the better heads. The, what is it, 99, later 99 through 2001 had a crappier head. They always cracked between, what is it, cylinder 4 and cylinder 5. The water jacket. But anyways, I bought this. It doesn't run, but check this out. Our throttle position sensor here is a little broke, to say the least. And the guy's like, oh, I just don't think it has a spark. It's got fuel pressure, because he checked the fuel pressure in the rail. So does have oil pressure, at least some. When I was cranking it, obviously I couldn't get it to start, but right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some tires on it, different tires that have air in them. We're gonna throw a battery in it, throw a throttle position sensor. I think I have an extra one on a spare motor, and then we'll see if we can get it running and back it off the trailer, maybe do some burnouts, you know. Alrighty guys, we got the battery in out of my CJ, and I got a throttle position sensor out of a spare motor. So let's get this in there and see if it does anything. Alrighty, here you can see I'm taking it off. It's a little tight, so it kind of takes a while, but I get it out and then I get the new one in and clock it right, and then find my socket again, start tightening her in there. Well guys, it's a couple days later. The other day my battery died, and then it was gonna rain, and I really didn't want to be standing out in the rain while I was working on this Jeep, so kind of just didn't worry about videoing it. So just a recap of what I did off camera is I threw this tire and that tire on this Jeep off of my other Jeep so I could get it off the trailer, because the other two tires were off the bead. These ones are able to get the tires filled up because the tires were still set on the bead. Then once I got the tire situation fixed, I pushed her off the trailer into the garage and messed with trying to get it running. Turns out that the throttle position sensor wasn't keeping it from running, but what's kind of weird is the fact that I changed it. Well, I put a used one off my other Jeep that it worked fine, but I put it on this Jeep and it still had the same code for the throttle position sensor. It's really weird, but I kind of just rolled with it. I was looking around, peeking. Like, I knew it had no spark because there's no output here, and it was getting signal to the coil pack. So I was looking at the coil pack and I was like, what the heck? Here's the old one. Turns out it was so rusty that it split right apart. So I threw another one in there. And that's what that one is. But got it in there, then checked the output, make sure it was getting some voltage, and it was. So I plugged everything in, throw a little bit of starting fluid in there. I cranked it, and 2 cranks later, fired up. So I was really happy about that. So once I got it running, I then tried to drive it, but the clutch is having a little problem. So when I get her started and running, it will not go into gear. So I checked the slave cylinder for the clutch, and that appeared to be bad. So I threw another one in there, and still the same problem. So I have a feeling something's seized up in the bill housing area. But I did find out that I'm pretty sure this has been manual swapped at some point, and 4.0 swapped. Check this out. The mount that there's actually supposed to be 2 mounts in up under here. I know you probably can't see it, but I'll show you anyways. There's supposed to be 2 mounts up under there for the left side of this bracket and the right side. So the right side is hooked up in there, but there is no spot for the left side, like there would be on a factory manual Jeep, as far as I've seen anyways. So there's that. And also I found this quite interesting, is if you look under the hood, it has this 2.5. Now this is a numbers matching hood, and I kind of have a feeling that this used to be a 2.5, maybe a 2.5 automatic, not 100% sure. But there's also all this stuff right here, all these plugs that are not plugged in anything, and there's nowhere to plug them in. So high chance it was swapped at some point. It doesn't really matter though, because I'm just taking this Jeep all apart. Did a little driving around with it. The neutral safety switch does not work, or there is none, because you can start it in gear. So that's what I did. Took her for a little rip, and I'll show you that here.
Maybe we should put a little gas in it so it stays running. No way I'm jumping in a dead speed.
So I did, you know, a couple burnouts with it and stuff, and then now I'm probably gonna take it all apart and use some parts for my other TJ build, and some other parts maybe I'll try and sell so I can buy some more fun projects, you know. I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button, you know. It'll let you know when I post a new video, and then if you like the video, hit the like button down there. I'd appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video.